I'm Harrison Graham from Chat Sports, and on today's episode of Patriots Today by Chat Sports, 5 blockbuster trade ideas for the Patriots to move down from the number 3 overall pick. The reason we're doing this as well, there's been numerous reports that the Patriots are open to trading down from the 3rd overall selection. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe they don't love the 3rd quarterback, whether that's Drake May or Jaden Daniels. Maybe they just want to fill more needs and they feel like moving down helps them do that. It's hard to know for sure, but that is why we are doing this. Now, to me, you've got good options with the 3rd pick. Obviously, not all 4 of these guys are going to be available, but you're guaranteed that 2 of these players will be on the board. Now, Caleb Williams, very unlikely. I'd be shocked if he didn't go 1, and if he doesn't go 1, he's almost certainly going to go 2. But between Drake May, Jaden Daniels, and Marvin Harrison Jr., at least 1, if not 2 of those guys will be available. So, I've kind of been in the camp where I would probably just draft the quarterback at 3. I like all 3 of these players. Worst case, you go Marvin Harrison Jr., but maybe a Vegas offers you a trade offer you can't refuse, or a Denver or a Giants or something like that. So certainly see the appeal to trading down if the package is good enough. So we'll explore some potential trade ideas on today's video. What do you guys think the Patriots should do with the number 3 pick? Type K for keep it or T for trade it. Again, I'm team keep it right now, but what say you? Let me know in the comments. All right, 5 trade ideas here. Let's start with the Atlanta Falcons, a blockbuster trade with the ATL. And look, this is what I've cooked up. Patriots move down from 3 to 8. They pick up a 4th as well and a 1st next year. So you get an additional 1st and another pick in this draft. Maybe you ask for a 3rd, but the draft charts don't really suggest you would get that much. But maybe you could. I mean, the Falcons need a quarterback, so you could set a major premium on the price. Maybe you get a 3rd instead of a 4th there on that trade down. Now, problem is the Patriots need a quarterback too. So again, any trade down, I would want a big offer because otherwise I'm just staying at 3 and taking a gunslinger. But Atlanta's been a team rumored to potentially move up, and that could certainly be a possibility. How about the Las Vegas Raiders, who are currently slated to pick 13th overall in the 2024 NFL Draft? This is the trade I've cooked up for this one. You get a 1st, a 2nd, and next year's 1 for the number 3 overall pick. To move down 10 slots, I want a lot. So to get an extra 2nd and a 1st next year, that's a pretty good opportunity, I would say. There's been reports out there out of Vegas that the Raiders really like Jaden Daniels. Talked to my colleague, Mitchell Renz, who covers the Raiders for us here at Chat Sports. He has heard a lot of Jaden Daniels buzz. Their head coach, Antonio Pierce, coached him at Arizona State, was on that coaching staff under Herm Edwards when he played there before transferring to LSU. So I could certainly see that being a possibility. Now, what's that? Oh, duh. The Raiders obviously just cut Jimmy Garoppolo too. So they're in the market for a quarterback. I don't think Aiden O'Connell's the answer. And Brian Hoyer, who we all know here at Patriots Today, he's going to be selling insurance soon. So they need a quarterback out in Vegas, and they might be desperate enough to move up a lot. So that could be a potential trade partner as well. 3 more trade ideas to come here on today's show. But first, PrizePicks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. The All-Star break is almost over. Once NBA returns, you can play on a daily basis, but you still can because we got the NHL. You got the Daytona 500, depending on when you're watching this. Got lots of other sporting events, esports as well, college hoops, NHL. Major League Baseball is going to be back soon enough. Play on a daily basis, 2 to 6 player entries. Select more or less on those PrizePicks projections and get a $100 deposit match when you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to sign up today and get that deposit match. It's PrizePicks, daily fantasy made easy. You are not going to regret it. All right, number 3 here, the Denver Broncos, who, like Vegas, are heavily expected to be in the quarterback market. They have not gotten rid of Russell Wilson as of yet, but that is the expectation. And if they do, they could look to trade up. Now, you look at this trade idea, mixing it up a little bit here. You get the 12th pick, Jerry Jeudy, who I think is worth like a 2nd or a 3rd, and then a 1st next year. So it's essentially a 1st, a 2nd, and a 1st, similar value to what we just did with the Las Vegas Raiders. And I like Jerry Jeudy. I don't think he's ever lived up to being that 1st-round pick. Like, I thought he was going to be a monster in the league, and He's just been good, which that's fine. Like, the Patriots need good receivers, right? I mean, he would probably be your best receiver right now if you had him. Now, in an ideal world, you get Jerry Jeudy here and you still upgrade, get a wide receiver 1, but, maybe for next year he is your 1. You bring back Kendrick Bourne to be your 2 and Douglas is your slot, or maybe you go get someone with the 12th pick that could potentially become your number 1 receiver as well. I like Jerry Jeudy quite a bit. I think he could be a guy that could really help this offense. He's a great route runner, so whoever ends up playing quarterback would like to play with him. So you could certainly go that route. They also have Courtland Sutton, who they've been willing to trade in the past as well. Now, Roley is a bigger Jeudy fan, which is why we went with him. But let us know what you guys think. Who would you prefer to have? Type JJ for Jerry Jeudy, CS for Courtland Sutton. Jeudy's obviously the younger player, so that's who we opted with, but get your votes in. The Minnesota Vikings, who have the 11th overall pick in this draft. We trade down with them as well. Here's the trade with Minnesota, as you get the first, second, next year's first for the number 3 overall pick. Been a lot of chatter that the Vikings could end up losing Kirk Cousins, maybe to the Patriots in free agency. Who knows? Been a lot of Atlanta buzz there as well, but maybe the Vikings decide to reset a little bit, and they decide to let Kirk go and move up for a quarterback. So if they do, it seems like the Patriots are the team most willing to trade out of the top 3. So pick up a second, get their first next year. That could certainly be a lot of fun. Don't miss a thing on your Patriots this offseason. News, rumors, trade buzz, draft, free agency coverage. We got it all. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. Never miss a video here at Patriots Today by Chat Sports. All right, next up is the Chicago Bears, as the Bears obviously have 2 top 10 picks. Now, heavy expectations that the Bears will take a quarterback number 1 overall, likely Caleb Williams. But what if the Patriots like Justin Fields? What if you did something like this, where the Bears trade up to 3 and they send Fields and 9 to New England? I have no idea how Gerard Mayo and Alex Van Pelt feel about Justin Fields. Not sure what the value would be there. A lot of trade packages for Fields, separate from this, are like a second-round pick plus a couple extra picks. So maybe, moving up 6 spots in round 1 kind of adds up to similar value there. Fields obviously still needs to grow as a passer. He's taken some positive steps in his NFL career. We know how dynamic of a runner he is, arguably the best running quarterback in the NFL, along with, Lamar Jackson at this point. But he's certainly very, very good, and maybe you could then turn around at 9 and get Rome Odunze or Malik Neighbors if you're New England. So it could be a situation. It's like, would you rather have Jaden Daniels at 3 or Justin Fields and Rome Odunze? Justin Fields, Malik Neighbors. That's a pretty interesting discussion when you put it in terms like that. So, listen, I think the Patriots are going to have options. They're going to have teams interested in trading up for a quarterback. That could certainly be on the table. So we'll have to wait and see how it all shakes out. But we'll cycle back through all 5 of these trades, and you let us know which one your best one is, favorite one is. If you like this first one, fourth of the first to Atlanta, or from Atlanta for the number 3 pick, type 1. If you like trade number 2, 1344, and then a first next year from the Raiders, type 2. If you like this Broncos trade where you get 2 firsts and Jerry Jeudy, type 3, that'd probably be the one I like the best. If you like this one with Minnesota, first, the second, and next year's first, type 4, or maybe you want this one, which gets a little bit interesting, the number 9 pick and Justin Fields for the number 3 pick, type 5. Get your favorite trade idea down in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to us here at Patriots Today. We'll continue to keep you informed on the latest Patriots news and rumors. My name is Harrison Graham. We'll see you guys soon.